So today we are watching the Fortnite Season 2 Boycott Explained. So maybe people are mad at Fortnite or something. This is like a stupid watch. It's by Top 5 Gaming. Haven't watched them in years. Um but it looks interesting. Let's see why some people hate Fortnite or what's
A Fortnite icon skin just refused to buy the battle pass. Launch day of the new season.
Huh? What?
A Fortnite icon skin just refused to buy the battle pass.
A Fortnite icon skin refused to buy the battle pass. Like someone that's just famous? Okay.
Launch day of the new season,
I don't-
1.2 million players. Less than a random Tuesday last week. V-Bucks prices are rising. Battle pass rewards.
Yeah, I did hear about that. What? So V-Bucks are more expensive? I do play Fortnite. But yeah, that is crazy. So they're higher.
AI brain rot in the trailer. Season 2 just became the most controversial Fortnite launch in years.
Oh.
This is what actually happened. The real issues hurting this
I didn't know this season was that controversial.
game, and Epic's response to all of this. The cost of running Fortnite's gone up, and Epic needs to.
By the way, I'm drinking this. It's called Lemon Perfect. I don't know. It's like lemon water. It's really good. Gets you hydrated and stuff. I really like it. But you can also just squeeze a lemon into your water. That's also really good. But I was just at the store and got these. Just a pack. I like them.
Raise the prices to pay the bills. That was the surprise announcement right before this season, and now
But that is crazy that there's V-Buck inflation.
you get less V-Bucks for
Like,
the same price.
what?
Well, at the same time, the Battle Pass gives half the amount of V-Bucks
Yeah,
for
that's
completing
crazy.
it. Within a day, social media was flooded saying,
Boycott Fortnite, don't play on March 19th. Protest the V-Bucks price hike. Hit Fortnite where it hurts. No Fortnite on March 19th. Spread the word. Our goal, lower the player count on the first day of the season. Yeah. I don't know. I didn't do that. Wait. Actually, I think I technically did. I didn't know about this. And even if I did, I probably wouldn't do this. Like, I don't know. I guess they're trying to do something. I guess that's the only thing the players can do, not play. So I guess, like, if you did this, like, I see that as a good thing. I don't see it, like, as a cornball or something. But, yeah, that's crazy. But yeah, I accidentally did this because I don't think I played the first day. I might have, but I think I played this next day. So it was March 20th.
do not play on March 19th. Our goal.
I was just thinking because I remembered the Fortnite said the season was ending March 18th. But yeah, I do think it came out March 19th. So I was just, that's what that pause was.
Lower the player count on the first day of the new season. What do you know? The amount of players on launch day was criminally low. An actual icon skin, Gref G, even joined in on the boycott, claiming he would not buy this season's battle pass because of it. And when the season finally dropped, the V-Buck price change went live, and this actually broke the best feature in the shop. For a while, you've been able to buy the exact amount of V-Bucks you need, but the price changes broke that, forcing players to overspend. Epic responded to that, saying you could just buy your V-Bucks directly from them, and you'll get 20% cash back on the.
Oh, cool. Cool. Like, that's cool, but like, the V-Buck thing ain't.
The Epic Store. But that only gives you money back, with many fans arguing it's not a real discount. Fortnite's been review bombed on every app store with 1-star ratings across the board. But keep in mind, all of this happened in the build-up to Season 2, and now that it's out, fans feel even more justified in their protest.
I do like the Battle Pass, though. This season's Battle Pass isn't bad. I like that little squirrely dude. That skin. And also, I also like the Bugs Bunny skin.
Because in the background of the live-action trailer for this season, you can spot Tung Tung Sahar. Italian brain rot is coming to Fortnite, and it's just rubbing salt into the wound for people who are pissed at Epic. Fortnite's paying for AI-generated characters.
I did hear about, like, people, like, actually having meltdowns. And, like, people, like, teasing kids and shit in, Steel Brain Rot or whatever the hell it's called. Steal the Brain Rot. I think. But like, what are we, like, that game just seems so stupid to me. But I know it's mainly kids, but aren't there like 30-year-olds playing that game? Like, I think that's crazy.
And for a game fighting the criticism of losing its core identity, it's a bad look happening at the worst time. You see, Fortnite devs have been teasing this season for months now, claiming it would feel like a totally fresh start for the game. We'd have a different loot pool, months of effort put into features, POIs that feel
I don't mind the
secret
season.
loot spots,
That's my take. I don't mind the season. I actually really don't mind it. I think this season might be decent, at least in my opinion. Like, I like the loot pool. The map's not bad. The mythics aren't that bad. So I don't mind the season. So I kind of like it for now. I don't know how the season will go, but right now I like the season.
It's solving the biggest criticisms of this chapter. But fans logged in.
And I do also hate how much bots are in, like, just regular Battle Royale. The AI people, or the AIs, like, there's a decent amount of them, and I wish they would lower the AI count.
Found that 80% of the entire season's loot pool has been locked away. Epic's plan is to slowly roll out new content to us over the next 28 days, and it's now up to the fans to actually unlock them. By completing the rivalry contracts, we're earning points for our team, and depending on the progress, more guns will unlock. Personally, I think it's a fun idea. I like the fact that the community gets—
Yeah, it's not a bad idea, but do I really like that idea? Not that much. I wish we could just get all the loot, you know, instead of unlocking it.
To battle against each other like this, but I also think that shoving the actual content of the game behind this system, it just makes the first week of the season feel bland.
I came to Texas, stayed up pretty much all night to play the exact same thing that the game was literally a month ago.
Not only are the weapons locked, but they're behind walls that literally take 1.6 billion rivalries to be won per item. Now, this might seem like a lot, but in just 3 days, we've already unlocked both gauntlets. Not too bad. But that was just Act 1. We still have 3 more of these to do, meaning we won't even get future update content when it drops. We'll have to earn it every time. The biggest gut punch was claims of Fortnite rigging the contest, and it could be because of The Rock. Let me explain. It turns out Epic were secretly boosting the points for Team Foundation on launch day, and for every rivalry completed by that team, they would get 1.2 times the amount of points.
Oh, by the way, I'm Team Ice King, but that's crazy.
Compared to Team Ice King.
This
was an insane decision. And for every rivalry completed by that team, they would get 1.2 times the amount of points compared to Team Ice King.
2 times 1.2. Like, that's not an insane, but that little like 0.2 matters, you know. It makes a difference, like, eventually.
King. This was an insane discovery, and it was disabled once leakers pointed it out, causing a wild conspiracy theory. Because in the past, Dwayne "The Rock" Johnson has been exposed for having a weird clause in his contract.
Yeah, and like can't lose and stuff. Like it's actually really freaking weird, and that's why like I don't really like The Rock no more. I used to really like him. I still like his movies. I don't know about like the recent movies that he's been in. I do hear that Jumanji G's 3 coming out. But I'll probably watch that. But he's in everything, and I just get bad vibes from him. I think like he's just like fake. I don't know. I don't know.
And it says he can never lose a battle in a movie.
Mhm.
And this has caused fans to speculate, what if it's the same in Fortnite? Is Team Foundation legally
Like if
obligated
that's true, that's crazy. It's a game. Like what an actual goober.
to win the season? And it's even more ironic when you realize that during the points boost, Fortnite literally tweeted the words, "This time your choices matter." Well, Epic's official response to this is that the points boost was a total accident and it was meant for an upcoming power hour. Knowing how things work, I'm sure this was a mistake and there's not a lot to the conspiracy, but it doesn't
Maybe it was, but that is like weird. I wouldn't just take Fortnite's word for it, you know.
help when Fortnite says it's struggling to pay bills and then hires one of the most expensive actors in Hollywood. And the bad timing announcements continue, because when the price rise was announced, fans started calling them out for giving 40% of their earnings, $722 million, to UEFN map makers. And right after that, Fortnite blundered again with another announcement. To celebrate the launch, all supporter creator codes are getting boosted by 3x, with fans kind of feeling like, hey, it looks like they're bribing creators to come back and cover the season. Now, as a Fortnite creator, do what you think is right, but, you know, while we're here. Now, most of the season is locked behind challenges, but there are new items you could use today, except these are also locked behind rivalry
Yeah,
credits.
I was
They are
looking at
insanely
that,
expensive.
and they are really like it takes a little bit to get them.
Like, just to pick up an exotic
Especially when you play battle royale. I play ranked, so most of the time, so I don't get those. Like you have to play battle royale to get those. So like I barely have any. So I don't even go for those guns.
RPG for a single match, you need to win 60 rivalries to unlock it and then build enough credits to then actually buy it. Even simple items like legendaries are locked behind rivalry wins. And honestly, it just feels like
you could get around like, I don't know, 3, 5, maybe, I don't know. I think when I won a game, I got like 5 rivalries. So you would have to play 10 games all around and do decent in them to
taking all the RNG out of a battle royale game and are gonna give all the best weapons to sweats, especially when you realize some of these are straight up abilities like infinite stamina or even
also like that's really like the more you play the game, usually the better you are, but in this season, the more you play the game, you get a lot of advantages. Like in any game, but this time more because like rivalry points.
Player locations. It feels like a content drought,
crazy,
and that's made worse when there's literally bosses and NPCs
mark people
around the map who weren't even ready on launch. For example, the Foundation is not a boss. He barely gives you any dialogue, doesn't sell you anything. They've clearly
but it also is like Battle Royale, you know? Like it's not, but it is kind of broken. I will agree with that.
Way too early before he could actually provide items like his Rift Gun or other stuff that is currently locked behind a paywall. You've also got the Ice King who fights you with his gauntlets, but wouldn't drop them for the first 2 days. So it almost feels like we're playing an early access demo.
Which the gauntlets weren't that horrible. I used them and it like does like my favorite thing, it does like a tornado wherever like you put it, and it hits them for 5, but basically then they have to like leave their box and can't heal and stuff. So it comes in handy. But would I usually pick it up? No. No.
Season 2, where nothing is ready yet. In some of my recent videos, I talked about the mysterious upcoming mode that Fortnite's been testing. They flew out creators to test this and has been in the works for so long, we all thought it was the long-rumored extraction game. Well, the mysterious mode has finally been revealed, and it's box fights. Yeah, the thing that has been in Fortnite for
arena box fights. They did something like that earlier. I did play it and I did really like it. So I'm probably gonna like this mode. So I am waiting for it. I can't wait till it comes out. And
years, and it's literally the whole reason most people play UEFN. So Epic are officially cloning creative maps, and it's just confusing. Like, do you want map makers or Epic to actually make these things? They've also been pushing hard to get mobile players back now that Fortnite's on the Google Play Store again, and by pushing hard, I mean just straight up giving mobile aimbot.
What? What is that?
I gotta be fair to Epic here and mention that within Play Store again, and by
no matter where you are, we've got Fortnite is back on Google Play.
Pushing hard, I mean just straight up giving mobile aimbot.
No, but that's nuts. Is that auto fire?
I gotta be fair to Epic here and mention that within just a few hours, this was already fixed, so it's nice to see them being super proactive.
That was crazy. They've even responded to walking on. That was some strong aim assist.
Of the criticisms, and I'll show you their response at the end of this video. For now, we're stuck watching as even the brand new items get roasted by fans.
Like right here, I'm dead. I'm dead. This is garbage. I mean, this is literally awful.
It's almost
as funny as zip lines aren't like the. I actually do like the zip lines. No, I take that back because yeah, it's like weird and stuff, but when I used them, it moved me. Like when you're stuck in storm, right? So I fought a guy, killed him. Then another guy comes, I fight him. Then after I fight him, he had one of those zipline things that you shoot out. And basically I used it, then jumped back down, got something else that another form movement. I think it was like the shockwaves or whatever. I picked up those and I ziplined and jumped off, and then you can glide after you jump off the zipline. So then I glided for a ways, and it really helped me like get out of storm. So that I don't think it's a bad idea. But is it the best movement? No. I really like the glider suits. That was a good movement.
The other new item, bouncing boomsticks, which were so broken on day one, they straight up exploded in your hand.
Oh. What the?
Obviously a hilarious bug, but it was a genuine problem, and luckily Epic also fixes one as fast as possible, but there is something that they likely can't solve. Now that one person gets selected to be the bus driver, there's no way to change it once they've been picked, so players are straight up trolling the entire lobby. It's a natural instinct. Even loser fruit trying to drive everyone in the water.
I'm the bus driver! Let's go! Left, we're going this way. Left, guys, left, we're going up. Left. Auto-correcting me. No, I'm saying left!
Good.
Even with Epic's own...
Good that it auto-corrects. That's a good thing. Imagine it doesn't. They just send people all the way out, but everybody would just jump. Like, you just jump right away.
Guardrails to stop people veering off the island.
Jumping or controlling the bus. And just like...
We're still seeing everyone get and forced to drop into the tiny corners of the map. It's a good thing Season 2's...
Like... It just goes through the tiniest part of the map. The whole lobby is like just in one little part. That would be a crazy game.
Glitches are funny rather than dangerous. Like, we're even seeing some weird bugs out there, like how the Season X umbrella has been freaking out. Oh my god! But some of them are actually ruining the game. If you have the infinite overdrive effect before jumping into the hyperloop, it'll literally shove you under the map and keep you here until the storm wipes you out. Now, I want to talk about one of the biggest...
That's not ruining the game. Like, if they're in there, they just die from storm. Like, I wouldn't say that's ruining
We've
the
seen in
game.
all of Chapter 7 because it's still happening this season. Sidekick animations are all exactly the same. Many fans claim the quality of these expensive animals is just not
Yeah,
getting
I don't
better.
buy any of them, nor do I use them, really. I sometimes think they're just annoying, like when I'm playing. So I really don't use them, but I would never, I don't think I would buy one unless there was one that I thought was really fucking sick. I most likely won't buy sidekicks. I kind of think they're annoying.
It's one of the biggest criticisms in the whole game and seriously needs to be addressed. Most fans agree the new Ice King biome looks incredible, and I personally love it. The same for Squibbly's POI. But the other two, I mean, come on, they're reskins of last season that don't really feel different at all. Fans are complaining about how they just changed Lethal Labs for like the 4th time in a row. Plus, Area 51 isn't a mysterious cool government facility anymore. It's the exact same POI with a 7 theme on top of it. Not only that, but even the weapons feel like reskins. The bouncing boomsticks are just cluster grenades with the OG Dynamite look, and the rivalry system, you know, the whole thing the season's based on, it's literally just bounties from Chapter 2. I gotta be fair here and say that it's easy to look at this.
But I like the rivalry system. I also really like the bounties, but the rivalry system, like, all of a sudden you're looting up and it can just happen. Like, you don't do nothing. You know, the game just like kill this guy or fight this dude or whatever. And I really like it. I like that.
Think, wow, the whole season is
But
just a
really, it is kind of like it's just like another take on it, I would say. But I do like this one better than the bounty system, in my opinion. But I really did like the bounty system.
skin. But I do think that most of the
I do like
backlash
it
here
a
is
little
because
bit
the
better.
actual unique weapons, things that Epic poured so much effort into, are not even in the game yet. We're judging the content that's in front of us rather than what's been promised to us, which leads me to how Epic is responding to all of this criticism. I genuinely think, and most people agree, that Epic has to revert the V-Bucks price change or do what they've always done and compromise. Unfavorable changes to players have always had a trade-off, but this is the first time in a while the players genuinely got the bad end of the deal. The glitches, stale content, it's all stuff Epic will fix over time. That's how they've always responded. But the boycott
Yeah, it
over
really didn't change too much. But I don't know. I'm not having a bad time playing the season. You know, I also really didn't play too much of the last season, so it might not be because like I didn't get annoyed of last season because I really didn't play too much. I think I was like level 200 something. But like I didn't really play too much, so I wasn't really bored of last season. So that also could be why I like this season more than other people.
bucks. Well, they said a 20% cashback, but raising the prices by like 10%, that's the compromise. Albeit the cashback has been in the game for months now. This week, in the player's response, will show whether Epic can push harder on monetization or full.
But they gotta take this criticism and like just like work on it, you know? Take some of the feedback of the fans and the players and roll with it, you know?
Increases are here to stay. I'm very curious to hear your thoughts on Fortnite Season 2 in the comments below. Patience is a virtue.
But I'm also not the biggest fan of the new shockwave grenades. Like they aren't bad, but I liked it more when like you're in a fight, another guy comes, now he's fighting you, then you shockwave and you're gone most of the time, you know. Now you shockwave 10 centimeters, like it actually kind of sucks.
And with Ted saying he thinks this will go down as a top 5 season, we just have
But
to
I
wait
don't
until
hate the new shockwave grenades, but I do sometimes get mad like at the start of the season when like I thought I would have gone farther, and I used one, and I didn't. And I was like, oh my gosh, and it got me killed.
All of the content is out. Thank you guys so much for watching. It has been
But yeah,
Tommy, and keep
no,
it
this
here.
was a good vid. I haven't watched Top 5 Gaming in so long. I like it. But Fortnite is not doing good right now. So hopefully they make it better. And thanks for watching, and see you guys later.